always want to give the favor to Sion.
I mean, I do like this side of the draft. I don't think it's some sort of overwhelming, difference or anything, though, because Dignitas have plenty of utility on this side, plenty of ways to make picks.
All of the stun and CC chains that can come out from the side of Dignitas, it's really for both teams going to depend on execution and coordination, which we've seen both of these squads have and not have at times.
All right, as we're waiting for minions to spawn and make their way into the lane, FBI's teammates brought him up to speed on the lock-in format. Hanging out, just bros being bros, having a good time, eating some chicken from the enemy jungle. But bottom side here, let's check in on FBI since we were talking about how important he was earlier. Here comes your Pantheon. XU shows up, the burst damage comes down, and Core JJ's out of there. Not only is it Dignitas' first blood, but the payday goes over to FBI. Red, white, time to fight. He goes forward, and the kill on Yawn makes it a double. Team Liquid wants to get something back. XU's going to be their first target. Ignar is trapped inside the Cataclysm. It might just be, okay, only the single kill so far, but FBI still trying to exfiltrate the hot zone here. Dignitas
setting up on that bot side. We talked about how important bot side is. Up. Here's Palafox top side.
Yeah, Palafox shows up, needs one more auto attack, but he can't get it to Morgan. Actually gets the kill. Dignitas over forces and Photon fall.
I think
like, Drake is such an important objective just based on the way team fighting works now in an extended laning phase, and then also stacking Drakes has become such a crucial part, especially with Otacon out of the in. I just see Pantheon coming through.
Yeah, XU goes in for the Grand Starfall, but now he might be in some trouble. He throws up the shield, Lantern over the wall to bring him back to safety. Morgan looking to get involved in the fight now as Photon also arrives. Box has been used. Weaver's wall separates Quid from the rest of the team. Death Sentence flies out, but it's only on to Morgan. JOSEDEODO could be under a little bit of pressure now as the Pop Blossom goes in. Core JJ going to force some flashes, but he won't get anything else. Long range damage coming out from FBI. He's got the red white. He goes back in for the auto attacks, but he can't finish any of the kills. Dignitas wants to try to find something. Photon forces 2 more flashes over the wall. It's so many summoners.
Got some possibilities of taking that out of Velios, but they're going in.
And they're trying to force the play on a Core JJ. The Pop Blossom's not going to get a whole lot, but Core is still alive for now. Photon in a little bit of danger as the True Shot Barrage flies through Dignitas health bars. Nobody dead. Again, in time. Yawn wants to step forward. Remember, so many flashes are still spent from the last big fight. Dignitas still putting the DPS into the Drake. They'll secure that objective. Meanwhile, Herald summoned up mid by Team Liquid. This is going to guarantee at least a couple of plates here, as FBI will try to answer the rest of the Herald, force that one away. Next wave is about
safe in mid lane. Blast the wave. Ignar hovering for possible lanterns here if any sort of...
Jose.
Yeah, XU's now trapped. He throws up the shield to try to survive away from this. Nice seismic shove coming in from Palafox. JOSEDEODO now going to take a ton of damage, but it's Ignar who dies first. Yawn's got the damage to take him out of the picture as FBI continues looking for a little bit more. Moonlight Visual tags Yawn. FBI's on a killing spree, and they kill off Morgan. XU just delivers himself into the waiting arms of Team Liquid, and it's a 2-for-1 for TL.
Oh, yeah, that was just too far. The rest of the team, they're still dealing with the Sion zombie form. Means it's opportunities again. Core JJ, you have Flash. You are Nico. You have Ultimate. Can they find the big Nico play that they really want to bring?
They're looking for it. Realm Warp's coming in. JOSEDEODO, Quid, and Core JJ all dogpiling FBI, and that's exactly the kill that TL needed. If they can get some more, they might even feel empowered to go after the Baron itself. Morgan's going to lead the charge, and that's both bottom laners dead on the Dignitas side. Baron might just be the angle here for TL, and it looks like Yawn is happy to start firing with Morgan moving into the pit to tank it.
Wow, it's just like you drew it up, Cody. Like you were talking about how you really wanted Core to be able to deliver. I love that they've been looking for these Realm Warp plays with Quid, with JOSEDEODO. We talked about how important it would be for them to kind of be able to coordinate with the CC from Core. That was a really, really nice repositioning with the Realm Warp into Jarvan going into the Nico ult. Gets TL this really nice Baron, and now even with the Aphelios, like the
While
Aphelios...
FBI had no more movement, and now Jose under attack, but he can slip out.
Yeah, I think he's feeling just fine on this one. Ignar, however, caught by the Tangle Barbs, now might be in some danger. Yawn gets back over the wall, escapes into the chicken pit, as JOSEDEODO ends up having the brakes slammed on that Jarvan follow-up there by the Unraveled Earth. Ignar finds a nice death sentence on the core JJ, but the only death sentence is his. Quid finds that kill, as now XU caught in the Rune Prison, decimating smash, ready to follow it up. Shield's gonna block a lot of the damage, but not enough.
Whoa.
FBI gets one back, but he dies in the process. Both AD carries are out of the picture, but it's Dignitas losing more and more and more and more, and it's Team Liquid taking all of it.
And this is what TL are really good at, is again, we talked about in that Sentinels loss, they might have gone too ham with their lead. I really do like, though, how they're playing out this composition.
I still want to see Weaver's Wall and Grand Starfall used together to create a fight that is not just front to back. And here they go. Dignitas deciding this is their moment, this is their angle. That's their jungler, though, about to die. XU immediately has to retreat. Morgan's here on the front line. FBI cataclysmed by JOSEDEODO. FBI takes him with them, but you're happy to trade your jungler for the enemy AD carry, for the only guy that can punch through this Scion, because now the rest of Team Liquid can just full force their way into the Tier 2.
Yep, and they're going to delete that Tier 2 immediately, get their rewards. Messing around with the cancel of the mid lane recall here. He's got the boosted recall, so he is out of there. But TL have really run away with this after that kind of mid play.
And the Grand Starfall, like you said, Flowers, they end up being able to absorb it, and then immediately Jose is trying to get onto FBI.
Okay, Morgan is flayed back into the team, but Dignitas again have to retreat because XU once more is focused down. He's out of the picture, he's out of the fight, he's off of the rift for the next 35 seconds. The silver lining here for Dignitas is at least the Baron will not spawn until he's back alive, but this Pantheon is struggling.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of vulnerable positions that he put himself in.
See the win angle here for Dignitas with the scaling Rise, the scaling Scion. The game was just going so slow for so long. Now Palafox rides in, tries to find an opportunity here. Quid's gonna Realm Warp to join up with the rest of the team, and Dignitas now have used the Weaver's Wall for a whole lot of nothing. Core JJ thinking about maybe a wraparound opportunity, but no, Team Liquid just heads back for more control over the topside river.
Yeah, and you see how they set up this top side, kind of pressuring Dignitas out. They'll be able to start this Baron up, which was set up from not only that, but also them pushing in that top side wave much earlier. Dignitas aren't even going to contest this. They're just like, okay, we're going to take down mid tier 1. And you see the TL pings already going on to that top side with Morgan immediately heading up after the Baron take.
Yeah, and you can see pretty big lead here for TL. Quid is vulnerable, though.
Yeah, XU's going to go in, engage on him, but the Seeker's arm guard keeps Quid protected for a little bit longer. Team Liquid does think about trying to save him, but it's just too difficult. Quid caught out, punished there for being all alone, as now Dignitas have to be careful about their own AD carry. FBI tries to get away, and he stays alive for now, but just ever so barely. XU once again going to drop, tries to get the stun, and he'll take JOSEDEODO down. And XU's still alive, finally taken out by Yawn, as Photon's in the middle of everybody, and Yawn dies to Palafox. Morgan's got to try to escape now. It's already 3 dead on TL. Morgan, as tanky as he is, you can't survive in the middle of 4 people forever, and this is a massive turnaround from Dig.
It's huge for them. FBI survived with that clutch lantern, bringing him to safety and the initial engage, and then their counter is so good, getting the kills, getting Dragon number 2, they're back.
Yeah, even though FBI was initially chased out of the fight, the important thing was that he lived, right? And now he has almost a 4K gold advantage.
3 seconds away.
Yeah, and that's going to open up for TL to be able to push in this mid wave, take control of this top side of the map, and kind of have first look and first chance at this Baron.
Okay, TP coming in from TL. Morgan's going to join up with the rest of the team, but there goes your Weaver's Wall. Palafox going to hop off early, does not want to jump right into Quid and JOSEDEODO. CoreJJ looking for an opportunity here for Pop Blossoms, but does not want to overextend himself either. FBI takes a little bit of poke, but nothing too serious here just yet. Does have a Vamp Scepter, so he can heal up again too. XU's under pressure. Immediately they try to engage on the Dignitas jungler. Guardian Angel's going to be forced. FBI's caught! The damage comes in from Yawn. The Guardian Angel's already going to get forced. Palafox with the kill, back in the core JJ. The split fight has killed off Quid, and Dignitas is looking to find a little bit more. The death sentence back into Morgan, and Dignitas is winning the fight. Quid's dead, Core's dead, Morgan's going to be dead, and Dignitas just got 3 for 1.
Dignitas are doing it! The Baron's on the map. They can go directly over there with the Guardian Angel. They did not lose XU. He's still up. Dignitas all 5 alive.
And it's huge. They lost both Guardian Angels, but that means dudes aren't dead.
Yep, that's exactly what they wanted when they purchased these items. The most important thing we talked about for this Dignitas team was, can you keep FBI alive?
CoreJJ catching Aphelios after Aphelios flash. He still caught him on the edge of the Nico ultimate, but then he just got deleted. You know, you put yourself right on the front lines, and so he got deleted.
Gold lead still, honestly, not very big for this point in the game. 1,500. And it looks like Team Liquid has regrouped in time. They don't want to do any base race silliness. They're not going to leave things up to that level of chance. Instead, just going to regroup, defend against the Baron push, and try to slow Dig down.
Yep, you see the wall coming down.
Ooh, Quid doesn't get hit by the death sentence, and that is huge. Ignar has to continue trying to get away now as Morgan charges forward, and he finds a 2-man knockup. FBI not threatened here just yet, but the big Pop Blossom coming in from CoreJJ. Dignitas is in trouble, but FBI's already on a rampage. Team Liquid has continued pushing forward. XU looking to put the pressure on to Yawn, but he can't quite kill him. Team Liquid, they just need the one more kill, and they'll have the ace. Photon still standing, but not for long. Double kill Yawn, 5 for 2 TL.
What an insane Realm Warp play coming out of Team Liquid, immediately recognizing this is our shot, this is our chance, we can get on FBI. We know how much was burned on him from the last fight, and now TL are going to be able to pressure this mid lane right here.
Yeah, they're gonna push heavily. I think they just go for it. I think they just go for the win right here. TL, what a play! And Yawn surviving at the end was critical.
Okay, 5 seconds until Ignar is back alive, and then another 10 until you get FBI.
They're gonna back off.
Yeah, death timers are short enough.
Wow.
The game is not over just yet. Bigger chunk of his HP, and now Team Liquid has been forced back away from that Dragon Pit area.
Yep, and as we see, they're both kind of see if Dig look for something here.
Okay, Morgan's going to take some damage here at the start, but Photon slices forward. He puts the pressure onto Quid. CoreJJ not going to find an angle here, just sends the clone forward. Photon continues chasing after the rise. XU arrives here with the Grand Starfall, wants to go in on the Team Liquid mid laner. XU's got Guardian Angel, but he's going to be focused down very quickly. Quid is not dead just yet. XU's Guardian Angel is procced, and Team Liquid still hanging around. The Dragon is the target. Now for FBI and Dignitas, Quid has to recall, heal up, and teleport back into the fight if that's what they want to go for, but he has no TP, he's Ghost Rise, and that means Dignitas gets the Mountain Soul.
And it could be the Baron right afterwards, as we said. Now it's going to spawn, Emily.
Yeah, these 2 timers, as we talked about, were already so close, and Dig is such a huge winner from that fight. It does not matter if they don't get the kill, because the ultimate thing is they have Mountain Soul going into this potential Baron fight.
Okay, XU no Guardian Angel. Keep that on your mind as FBI's doing a ton of damage on the Baron right now. True Shot Barrage flies through. FBI immediately just heals the Bloodthirster shield right back up. The Baron is low. It's stolen away by JOSEDEODO at the 11th hour. XU's about to die as CoreJJ finds a Pop Blossom, but FBI's still standing. He gets chunked low and he's knocked down into the Guardian Angel. Yawn's on a killing spree, and they've taken out the Renekton. Team Liquid looking for a little bit more. FBI revives. He's trying to fight it out. He's saved with Lantern yet again. You gotta be kidding me. He wants to lifesteal, but he can't do it. And FBI falls.
JOSEDEODO, the hero!
Drake will be spawning in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. The Baron will be spawning about 30 seconds thereafter. Palafox goes in for the Weaver's Wall, but the only knockback they find is Morgan. The Scion cannot be the target, so Dignitas get a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, the Guardian Angel has been sold. FBI, you know, he used up the cooldown on the last one.
Yep.
He knows this game is so close to ending. Sell that thing. It's already broken. We've got the QSS Mercurial Scimitar upgrade here. So now he can try and use it to get out of some CC, presumably Core JJ, help him deal with some of that. But you would rather have a full extra life.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see about navigating the next team fight. No Flash, no Guardian Angel for him, although he does have the QSS active.
Okay, Ignar goes fishing yet again, but Morgan, when he's the only target, Team Liquid is very comfortable. Palafox trying to defend the tier 2 here in the top lane, finds a shove onto Quid, but nothing more. Dignitas has to be careful about their movements. Nobody can afford to be picked in the jungle at this stage of the game.
Yeah, and this is why we're seeing TL kind of try to set up this two-pronged attack. They got in.
Scorchers with a massive pop blossom, but the follow-up isn't there just yet. FBI dies, and Team Liquid full sends it into the enemy base. Photon's about to die next. Palafox gets back to the safety of the Nexus turrets. Photon revives through the Guardian Angel. He's saved by the Lantern. Palafox dies to Quid, and Team Liquid takes out both of the enemy carries. XU trying to make the hero move and stop the wave.
That's such a Core JJ call. Like, that is vintage Core, and it's going to get TL ultimately this win and send them into the bracket stage.
Okay, XU regrouping with the remaining 2 players on his team. Their carries are still dead. The first Nexus turret is about to fall, and Ignar goes with it. Photon again just trying to cut the minions. It's the only hope Dignitas have, and that hope is squashed. XU stands alone for the next 15 seconds. Team Liquid still looking to end the game. Yawn continuing to fire forward. XU jumps after him, but he's not going to find the kill he needs. Guardian Angel will bring him back, but it won't be able to save the Nexus. It was a bloody battle, but Team Liquid takes the win.
Core JJ, Nico. Oh.